Check. 1 2 1 2. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you. That intro's got to get you hyped and get you ready for the day. Shout out to each and every one of you. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's breathe easy. Bitcoin, as I said last night on the live stream, I believe we would go sideways throughout the night. We wake up with nothing happening, and that's exactly what we got. We didn't get the pump. We didn't get the dump. We just got sideways price action, which is bullish for the bulls in my humble opinion. I don't like the 4-hour time frame right now. It does want to roll over on us. However, the 21 crossing the 50 right there and coming higher is a move that we could see get us further up. We also got a SR flip as this was resistance. We did an SR flip right there and bounced off of it. Can we get the same flip here on this point of control to the upside and move through this gap all the way to the next high volume node at 27,168? That is the question. All right. Looking at the 1 hour, the 1 hour does want to pop to the upside. It desperately wants to make a move here. It's making a bull pennant. 68% chance of a break to the upside. I'm still long on this move. Why not? Let's keep it long. So here we go, baby. Here we go. Golden cross of the 1 hour time frame back above the 200 SMA. Life is okay. Big deal that we're looking at every single day, and we're going to keep you privy to every single day is, can we stay above the 200 SMA here on the weekly time frame? So far, we have breached above it just barely. And we will see tonight when the candle closes, the weekly candle closes, if we can close above the simple 200 SMA. It will be a big deal if we can do that. These big wicks to the upside also tell a story that there's a lot of buy pressure to the upside. Also, we have that 3-day chart showing a bullish engulfer and move to the upside, just getting ready. I wouldn't be surprised if this made a massive pump to the upside for Bitcoin. So Bitcoin doing pretty good. Everything kind of in tow. Only thing is that 4-hour time frame a bit overbought and telling us that we may come all the way back down to the bottom of the channel. Can the 1 hour take us away and throw that Hail Mary? You know, small time frames can throw Hail Marys. That's what I used to say, and get us back above the range. We're looking for this small time frame to pump us to the upside. I'm still long on this beautiful channel, and that's what people love about my live stream is we do it at night. We come back the next morning. We do it at night, and I'm always giving you guys information. If you're in my trading group, you would get this update every single morning. Every morning you get this type of update from 7 to 8 in the morning, somewhere in that time, usually try to get it closer to 7. But this is the idea. And then we also look at BOOKMAP. BOOKMAP has less liquidity on either side, really, trying to drag us down to 26K when we zoom out. When we zoom in, there's really not a lot of orders, and some orders further to the upside here to 26,600. So it's not giving us a huge story, but it is telling us there is more liquidity down at 26,002, which would kind of clean us down to the downside here. Where is 26,000? I just want to see that level. I mean, that would be only just kind of right around here, so wouldn't drag us all the way down. 24.8 or 24.750, or actually somewhere to 24, even 650 would be the area I was looking for if we can't get back above this previous high. So we got to get a daily or a 4-hour candle to close above this wick at 26,833, or we will not be going anywhere. So Bitcoin, try to make that move to the upside. The insurance short would actually still be basically at break even, sitting there flat. You know what I mean? We talked about a possible insurance short, stop loss up here, get in here somewhere and wait for that move to the downside. It would take care of the 4-hour, but I don't like to trade when this is pointing up. I don't like to open up shorts. So I'd like to see the 1 hour first, at least give it its next 5 to 6, 8 hours. So what do I see happening when we show up tonight at 8 p.m.? I'd like to see us somewhere up in here at 27,168. There's a 68% chance we're going to break to the upside. We're touching the 21. The moving averages are pretty close and kind of getting all-encompassing, which is a good sign. And we went flat last night when we could have easily taken a move with the bears to the downside. So the bears didn't have any control on the low liquidity. Someone's propping the price to the upside, and it's telling us that Bitcoin could get the move to 27,168, break back above the 27,000 region, and possibly make some bacon on the beach. So there's your book map, there's your idea, and that's your fast Bitcoin update. We're in and out on Sunday and Saturday mornings. Happy Father's Day to all the wonderful fathers out there. Happy Father's Day to my father, first Father's Day in my life, where I don't wish my dad a happy Father's Day. Call my dad and say, what up, happy Father's Day, Dad. Thanks for everything you've done for me. I appreciate it. It's kind of sad, right? It's bittersweet. It's not sweet at all. It's actually just bitter. But it is what it is. I miss my father more than you would ever know on this Father's Day. So it used to be my wife that would have to, it would be a sad moment because she lost her dad about 3 years ago. So happy Father's Day, Flaha, Jimmy Price. Happy Father's Day, everybody. Happy Father's Day. Let's take a look at XRP. As you guys say, XRP is pumping. Well, it's interesting. XRP is pumping off some Brad Garlinghouse news. So he's trending right now all over Twitter. Just something to think about here. Brad Garlinghouse trending on Twitter. In a video posted on Twitter on June 17th, Ripple CEO Brad warned that even as Ripple's case against the SEC comes to a close, the fight for clarity must persist. Wow. Ripple Brad has warned that as Ripple's legal battles against the United States Securities Exchange is coming to a close, it is only the beginning of a larger battle for the industry, and the fight for regulatory clarity has to continue. Wow. Wow. And let's see what he has to say here.
I'm Brad Garlinghouse. As many of you know, I don't often make videos like this, but then again, not every week has been like this one. A few days ago, after 2 years, 7 court orders, and over $100 million in legal bills, the Hinman speech documents, including internal SEC emails and comments leading up to this now infamous 2018 speech, they've finally been unsealed. Hinman's speech created new factors to determine if a token becomes sufficiently decentralized to no longer be considered a security. At best, these documents show that senior officials at the SEC couldn't agree on the law and told Bill Hinman directly he would confuse the public even more about the rules for crypto. At worst, they show that Hinman deliberately ignored the law, and he tried to create new laws, something only Congress can do. And while he was a public servant, Hinman received millions of dollars of payments from his law firm, which was part of an alliance with others that had a vested interest in this speech. This speech isn't about any one token or any one blockchain. This is about showing the extent to which the SEC has relentlessly pursued enforcement actions against crypto players while professing fake open arms and calls to come in and register, all the while lying about their so-called guidance. As some of you may know, Ripple spent years proactively engaging with the SEC. I personally met with Jay Clayton and Bill Hinman, with no lawyer present. Why would I need a lawyer if we were all coming together in good faith? We answered every question they had, and not once did they suggest to me that XRP was a security.
Wow.
We were fully transparent, not knowing they would then use this information against us. The SEC hit us with a surprise Wells notice saying they were considering suing us for breaking securities laws and still refused to provide specifics.
Wow.
To those that have recently been hit with their own Wells notices and lawsuits, this likely sounds all too familiar. When the lawsuit did drop against us, days before Christmas, a very Grinch-like touch,
Wow.
they made it personal. They sued Chris Larson and they sued myself, alleging we should have known all along that XRP was a security.
Wow.
You can now see, plain as day, they couldn't even agree amongst themselves.
Yeah, so how?
And to me, it still seems like they can't.
Yeah.
What we saw play out in our case is exactly what's still happening. The SEC is looking to kill crypto innovation in the United States, and its current chair, an unelected bureaucrat, I might add, is weaponizing the lack of regulatory clarity to exert jurisdiction over the entire crypto space.
Unelected people.
This is the definition of putting politics over people. It's the pursuit of power over sound policy. The SEC tried to bully us into acquiescing. Thankfully, we have had the resources to fight back. And now we can all see what they've fought so hard to hide. They knowingly created confusion about the rules, and they used that confusion to regulate through enforcement. That's bad faith, plain and simple. Ultimately, as our lawsuit comes to a close, for so many others, it's just starting. The fight for clarity has to continue. I just want to conclude by saying to my colleagues here at Ripple, to my family, my friends, everyone who has supported us over the past 2.5 years, and certainly to the whole of the XRP Army, a very heartfelt and a very genuine thank you for that support.
Well, I don't know. It kind of puts it up in the air. Did they win? Did they not win? Very interesting turn of events here. Brad Garlinghouse coming out, speaking very, very boldly against the SEC. So, and if we look at Bitcoin, I mean, we look at XRP, it was in a shoulder head and a right shoulder there, and it broke out of this beautiful ascending triangle to the upside. However, still not showing signs of loveliness here. Let's take a look at the bigger picture. It's also in this bigger movement here. So what we want to see is we want to see this kind of follow through into this pattern, right? Go back up and down. Thank you, sweetheart. Aw. And go tighter in the zone. We're just looking for consolidation inside this move, and then XRP could get a bigger move. I mean, it is telling us that we could get something brewing here. They may have won the case. You know, show me the charts and I'll show you the news. The charts will tell you what the news is. It's really interesting. If you stick to it and you commit to it. Stick to it and commit to it, right? And there's your lane through your pole to the upside. XRP could getting somewhere up to 74, 75 cents for XRP. So I'm bullish on this move for Bitcoin. Let's see if the 1 hour can get the pump to the upside. I'll be traveling most of the day. So when I get back to where I'm at around, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, we'll be able to find out what's brewing. So stay tuned for more. All right, this is our quick morning update. I'm bullish on Bitcoin for the day. Again, we could get a pump up. If we get rejected by these two levels, then I will turn bearish. If the 1 hour stochastics come all the way up and begin to turn or turn halfway through and we see lack of bullish momentum, I will turn bearish too as well. I'm not closed-minded to the fact that we could fall further to the downside. This could Bart Simpson itself and make a move all the way back down to the bottom of the pattern. So we got to break through the top of this pattern. We got to get back to this 27,200 mark, break this high too, this high, and come for this next high at 28,500. These areas need to be breached. At least the 4 hour and the daily candle need to close back above this level here. Resistance, resistance, resistance. This is a major resistance. We have to break back above at $26,700. So everyone, that is the update for you on the morning. Hope you're having a blessed day. Hope everything's going well for you. And hope you're having a wonderful wonderful Father's Day, a wonderful Father's Day on this beautiful Sunday with your family. And one last look, I mean, BOOKMAP is spelling a move further to the downside based on the liquidity, but only time will tell. All right, they still have a bar up there, dude. They still have a bar up there at 27,000, but they got this sell wall here too. Bunch of selling going on right there that could stop us from getting to the upside. So it's a battle right now at this liquidity zone. A little more further up than down, but when we zoom out, we can still see that they do have some liquidity down at 26,000 that could pull the price to the downside. It is a weekend, so watch out. The shady wicks could come get us. Liquidity can be moved a little easier due to the lack of volume, so stay true to yourself, stay true to your life. I love each and every one of you. Thank you for being here. If you don't have a father, your father is missing today, or has passed, I know how you feel. It can be an empty day for a lot of us. It can be a great day, but it can be a day of remembrance and a day that everything is going well. Shout out to everybody here. Thank you for being here. May God bless each and every one of you. May you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. Amen. I'll see you tonight at 8 p.m. for Bitcoin.